It looks like Carol of Alderman's wishes are going to come through. She says she wants to see the Tory party completely and utterly eviscerated. Well, it looks like her wish is going to come true. To be fair, it's probably all our wishes. Or anyone with half a brain cell, anyway. As you see, there's been a new poll. A new poll that pretty much shows the Tory party being eviscerated. Yeah, poof, up in smoke. Spontaneous Tory party implosion, combustion, or something like that. Well, this MRP poll, a large-scale poll, 10,000 people polled around the country. And it stands for MRP, something about, oh crikey, multi-level regression, or multi-level regression post something or other. It's a very long, anyway, that's why it's an acronym, because otherwise it's really long. Anyway, this poll is considered one of the most accurate types of poll you can do. And they keep getting it right. So we could assume that they probably got it right again. But it looks like the Tories are going to end up with only 66 seats, if they're lucky. Now, I said to you in previous videos, I think the Tories are going to be hit harder than what previous polls have said. I said that. I felt it in my blood, I did, yeah. Okay, it's just a feeling. It was a sentiment. I get that, all right. But anyway, it looks like Labour is going to end up with 476 seats, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. So yes, large-scale MRP polling suggests that the Tories would return just 7 more MPs than Liberal Democrats. So Labour is literally wiping the floor with everyone. Now, for me, it does fill me with a little bit of glee, but also a bit of apprehension. I think, oh my giddy aunt, concern, a bit worried. Because I got out in the 2019 general election. Alexander Boris Defeffel Johnson, that blonde buffoon, got his 80-seat majority. And what did that mean? It meant that the Tory party at the time could then pass through all these nasty bills that effectively making everyone's lives a misery. Which basically makes it that you cannot, well, getting locked up for wearing an orange high vis. You can't protest. You can't cause disruption. Okay, some people still are. Even Paul Steve Bray keeps getting his, well, PA systems confiscated. God knows how many of them he's bought. Well, you know, Mr. Brexit. So, the Conservative Party could be reduced to just 66 seats at the next general election, as a devastating new poll has put the party on course for an election wipeout. But you see, if Labour gets their 476 odd seats, it'd be fair to say that with great power comes great responsibility. Some very wise man said that, or was it the dad of Spider-Man? Anyway, actually, technically, it was his dad. It's foster parent. Anyway, I think that's right. With tactical voting, it's taken into account. So that's Carol Alderman again, and their website. There's a bit of a syndicate going on, and they've promoted, got people in people's minds. Vote tactically. I have a little bit of a problem with that, because people aren't voting with their heart. No. They might be voting with their head, but not voting with their heart. Not necessarily voting about what they think is best for them and their family, or what's best for the planet, or stuff like that. They're just going to keep on voting for the same two stupid parties. Unless the Tories are completely eviscerated, so they'll be like, I don't know. It'll be either Labour and the opposition might be Lib Dems even, for instance. You know, because the Tories could end up losing even more seats because the Tories keep stepping down one after the other. And on the new, hearing this news, I won't be a bit surprised that more Tories are going to step down or defect to Labour. And you know what it's like? Okay, if you want to join the Labour Party and you're a little bit on the left, what you got to do is join the Tories first and then defect. That's what you got to do to Labour. That's what I'd have to do. Oh dear. So although I'm happy, but I'm also very worried about it. I'm worried at too much power in the hands of two-thirds people. I know we've got a two-party system anyway, but it's effectively, it's not really going to be a two-party system. If you've got an overall majority, it's not hung. Yeah, and obviously you haven't got proportional representation. People's views aren't being represented. No. They literally just cancel themselves out. Where's the democracy in that? It means your vote don't necessarily count. It means also that your constituency MP's vote means nothing. If, for instance, every MP is going to vote in line with their own party, generally, won't they? Occasionally they might vote against it. But with that kind of majority, you know what's going to happen, don't you? It's going to be a whitewash. Everything they want to just get railed through, which means more privatisation of the health service, which is in the manifesto anyway, pretty much, isn't it? So I'll just push that through anyway, Wes Streeting. I feel it's a big mistake. I think it's a massive, massive mistake, engaging more private health provision into the National Health Service, because where they don't train, so where they're going to get their staff from when they find, such as Spire Hospital, for instance, which currently 40% of their business is national health already. It's in Cambridgeshire. So what are they going to do when they find they need to expand? Where are they going to get their staff from? Well, where do you think they're going to get the staff from? They're going to think, oh, what's the most economical way to get the staff? It's not going to be training them, because they're going to need them now. I'll just suck them out of the NHS. I think it's the most ill thought out Wes Streeting plan ever. I think it's stupid. We should be looking on long term. I know you're going to say, oh, it's just for the short term, just so we can get the waiting lists down. No, it's not. Contracts will be signed. It won't be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. No, they'll be signed for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Forever. Because these private companies have got a plan as well, haven't they? So, oh dear. Now, put that towards one side, all right? My apprehension, my concerns, how I feel about it. There is a massive, massive bonus here. It isn't just getting the Tory party out and getting the Labour government, which is obviously going to be downside better for all, providing they do the right thing. Sometimes I have my doubts, but anyway. It's the fact that we end up seeing the back of Oliver Dowden, the cheese sniffer, Kenny Badenoch, who thinks alfresco dining was banned in the UK because of the European Union. And now we had Brexit, we can have alfresco dining. Yes, we can put tables and chairs and pedestrian areas and what have you. Has she ever travelled abroad? Have you ever been to Europe? You know, I live in France. It's normals everywhere. Duh. Stupid people. And then we've got Doff Cap Forlock. He seems to think you can digitally scan lorries travelling at speed to tell what's inside the mixed pallets inside the lorries. Flippin' idiot. Well, he's going to potentially lose his seat. Very likely. James Cleverly is set to lose his seat. Penny Mordaunt is set to lose her seat. And also, don't forget she's the one with the sword. All right? And there's James, not so cleverly. Blimey. He looks like he's the sailor action man with stubble. And then Richie Snack in his short trousers. He's set to lose his seat. And he had quite a majority. Yeah. And we're going to be seeing more lose their seat. And also we're going to be seeing more defect. Many are going to want to keep their jobs. Actually, I wonder if Richie Sunak is going to defect. So that's the positive side. Is that the Tories will be completely destroyed. I hope. Won't be much left of them. And the only way they're going to claw back support would be if they have a reset. Now, Reform ain't going to be that, is not going to be the opposition. Not if they're only going to potentially get 0 seats. I don't know. It's just nuts. The whole thing is absolutely nuts. Yeah. Oh, and Esther McVeigh, and Andrew Mitchell, and Johnny Mercer. Yeah. Crikey. Mark Harper. Yeah. All of them are set to lose their seats to Labour. Pretty much. Yeah. Well, there you go. What can I say? It's good, but also bad. All wrapped up in one tidy little package. Yeah. And obviously, the likes of Carol Vorderman. I love Carol Vorderman. I think she's brilliant. She's going to be very, very happy that her campaign has paid off. Promoting, clever voting. Tactical voting. Well, these are just polls, aren't they? Maybe. They might be wrong. But we'll see, won't we? On the 4th of July. Independence Day. Who the hell thought that was a good idea? Poof, just like Richie Sunak standing out there in the rain. Crikey. Anyway, what say you? Please leave it in the comments down below. Oh dear. Please hit the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, and the little bell icon, so then you get one fuzzy thing in your pocket every time I upload another video. And yes, we are still doing our rewilding project, and more trees will go in the ground in this month, month of June, sorry. They'll be the last time I get any in the ground whatsoever, because we've got to water them, you see. And in the summer, it makes it very difficult. But there's a GoFundMe link down below if you will be a part of our rewilding project, where basically you can support a tree. Not literally. No. I mean, you buy a tree by making a donation, and we'll plant a tree on your behalf, and I'll make a sign to go with that tree with my new laser. Yeah, anyway, toodaloo.